Good evening once again.
Okay, good
So
evening.
we basically, like I was saying, we need a form of training. Then I want to hang on to what Uncle Benjamin, Mr. Benjamin, has actually said. Um, um, Flyers, bills, and all of that we can send across. But most importantly, we have to engage these people electronically, that is online, call. So we have to create at least that avenue whereby we can always communicate freely across to majority of these people across the state. That's very, very important. And we must sensitize them. Now, I want to advise for one thing. I've seen a couple of things that some drivers do that I really don't, it's not ethical. It is not healthy at all. Even while we're trying to blame the app companies, for their own misdeed, the drivers also have their own side, that we need to correct. I really don't want to mention much here, but the only thing I can just say is that's why we need drivers training very well. The training that they are giving drivers at the inspection center is not enough. The training were basically just for them to control their business and to increase their earning. So they are basically not concerned about what drivers should not do or what they should do. It's just what concerns their business they're always about. Now, well, we don't have issues. I don't have issue with any app companies, coming up. But the thing is this: any driver, anybody that have a car on the road that is driving should be able to live comfortably. Most of our drivers are suffering, and it now look as if, in fact, a downfall driver in the Lagos State is far, far more better than most of our drivers on the road, except those of us who have other means of income. You
Co-op
understand?
makes better money than the
You
drivers.
understand?
No,
So and the thing is, the good part of it is that we are executive, we are doing executive, a luxury type of transportation. We should enjoy more. We should be comfortable. Drivers should be comfortable, and this has to do with about driver safety and drivers remuneration. Then at the same time, I keep saying this. Please, there are some people who I don't care any agent or whatever. That's not even a problem. Let us go ahead and see the man. He that is doing the right thing. You don't have to. You don't have time for even people can come and be talking or probably gossip and all of that. It's none of your business. But make sure that you are doing the right thing. And doing the right thing is that when we engage some of these people in argument, because there's somebody who's supposed to be in charge. You were saying something concerning a meeting that was held by governors, by government officials. In as much as drivers are supposed to be involved, because we are 90%, concerned about this app. We are 90%. We control the business in our own way, in our services. So we
we
should
are
be
the
there.
business.
And do you understand? So most of
We
them that
don't.
were actually at that meeting have not driven on the road before. They've not even encountered some terrible riders. So they don't even know what we are going through. Do you understand? So I am agitating that we must engage the government system so that when we are coming to them, I wish I have an opportunity. I want to talk to some people to some extent so that I can, you see, most of them. I'm sorry to say this.
Comrade Drew,
Yes, yes, sir.
let me just say
Yes, sir.
this. You have opportunity for many different
Let,
time now,
thank,
because
thank you.
I can see that you are one of the people that you want well-being of the drivers. Let me clear
Thank you.
this so that people can get us clearly. As I rightly to say, we are here not to castigate or bring anybody down. We are here to look out for the solution, and it's the stakeholder forum that we started about last week that is continuation of this one. Let me do one analysis for us so that we can get where Comrade Andrew is going and Comrade Benjamin is going. The hard companies will not see us as an enemy, and that's the argument. And the way our people project us, they don't let that argument sink to the app company. And how do they project us is that that's an ugly lion that they go by anything and then negotiate for anything. These are the ones that our company are seeing that maybe all of us are the same. We are not empty-head now. We are
I
all
see.
professionals. I'm a professional in my field. You can check me out on my LinkedIn or whatever. You will know that I passed through some kind of environment before I decided to join this organization. So we are not pushover. We are decision making where we are coming from. So the our companies will see us like intelligent people. They should not, follow us with those people that they encounter with. Let me give an example. When we have billions of naira in their platform, if they don't know, let me tell them today that you have billions of naira into their platform. And how do we have that billions of naira? Let's say, for example, we have 30,000 drivers in Lagos State alone. And I'm very, very sure of today, before the Uber and Taxify, we admitted you to their platform. At least your cars or your fare will worth up to 2.5 or 2 million naira. Let's multiply 2 million naira with about 30,000 drivers across the app company in Lagos State. We are talking about billions of naira that we invest in their platform. If we into their apps, if they don't recognize that, that means they are not a good managers, and they are not sensitive to the environment they are making money. They must recognize that driver partner have billions of naira into their apps, because every car that move on the road, that every car that move on the road and our company remove their commission, is part of that billions of naira that we invest into their platform. Why they don't want to listen to us? And this game cannot last forever the way our company is playing it. In fact, not only Nigeria, globally, they are having issues all over the world. In fact, the money they spend on litigation all over the world is even more than the money they use to pay their workers. Even the expenses they spend in a year. So they should see it that they need to cool down and just try to come up with win-win situations. Issue of you don't recognize union, it's not supposed to become if they know the importance of union. See, if you are not, most of them are most of the people they invest in our company, all these investors, or what have you, if I thought they are capitalists, it doesn't mean that they want people to be there every day. I can tell you free for here, we have an history in America that people commit suicide because of this job. People lost their life because of this job. People lost their home because of this job. People are not even get their life because of this job. Is that the kind of investment that people are supposed to be proud of? They need to rethink. They need to come down that we have to have a representatives. And how do we have a representative? Is by recognizing us as a body. What are you fearful? Uber and Bolt, they know where to meet themselves if they want to go and negotiate with government. Are they not do union among themselves like that? They first do internal meeting. They call themselves alliance. They will do internal meeting that, look, Uber, this is what we do, Bolt, this is what we do. And they did not allow driver to have that kind of opportunity too. You say you don't recognize them. Okay, you call people a driver partner in your platform. Let's go by way of definition of driver partner. A driver partner that doesn't have input in price mechanism. It doesn't have input in what is happening to his business in your platform. It doesn't have input in the commission you take from his own property. It doesn't have input in the security safety you put as a measure. What kind of partnership is this? So I'm using this platform to let our company knows that this is not matter of or argument. This is time of they have to stand up for the responsibility. They have to come up with, this is not the time of competition. This is time of real business. How do we organize this business? So these are the areas I just want to open our eyes to tailor our discussion to. Let this our company knows that we are not supposed to be an enemy to them. And all these guys they are paying money to, all these agents they are paying money to, they are giving them the information, upon that they are giving them the information. People are dying every day. Car is being hijacked every day. People have been losing cars every day. So I call it 360 degree. There's going to be a time that our company will not have any car into their platform again. Because as a businessman, you bought 5 cars, the 5 cars just no money come back. Do you want to buy another one to that kind of platform? It's happening now. It's happening now. My fear is that All these app companies will make enough of money to defer the money to another business. Who lose is driver partner. And when you are talking about investment, they are talking about people that are supposed to recruit, have money for their value is driver partner. So why are they doing like this? If they are intelligent, why are you run away from your responsibility? Put it on the table, let argue it. Why are you run away from regulation? Why are you run away from the labor law? Why are you run away from the what you're supposed to do as a good company in any part of the world? In any part of the world, every organization has a responsibility to carry out, especially when you are making your money. What are the responsibility that app company did to the driver partner? Nothing. If you want to give us Health Medical, you put it as a promo. If you don't want, if you want any, you put it as a promo, and that promo is month by month. Do you know the month that you will seek? Maybe the month that you will seek, you will not be able to meet up the medical. Is that the medical things that we are looking about? Why can't you run it through here? That you do the medical for the drivers a year, and you are now begin to knock it off through those work that they did. Why can't you make a facility and be an collateral for driver in a bank, and you make sure that you tie them down through their representative if they recognize union? So we work in hand in hand. We supply the cars, we supply the manpower. You give us the platform, and everybody go home happily. Most of the problem they are facing now, they will not even face the half of the problem. Half of the problem will have come to the union. That okay, go and meet your union representatives, sort it out, and let them write a note for us. We instead of unnecessarily blocking. Some people are blocking unnecessarily because Uber will not be there, both will not be there. When you have issue with rider, they just bank only report, and they mostly bank only the report of the rider, and that's the one-way judgment. There is no sincerity of judgment there. So we need to know that this is our time for us to understand that. So I want guys to talk about that. Let them know. Let's talk about the importance that they need to know about us. So which is very, very important. So thank you. Let's pick up from there. Comrade Andrew.
Okay.
Comrade Andrew. Okay. Comrade Benjamin.
Yes, sir.
Let's pick up from there.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity once again. You know, like you rightly said, you've said, okay, is Comrade Andrew back?
No, just continue.
Okay. You've said almost everything. The question now remains that how do we take the bull by the horn? Do you understand? So I think that's like as I said earlier, you will not get 90% or 100% commitment from people. Now you won't get it until maybe you've gotten to a stage where everybody sees that, oh, this battle, this fight is real. This person has gone this far. Enjoyment don't they come, things don't they improve, things don't they change. That is where and when you will see that a lot of people will start coming in, start indicating interest and commitment. So now that we are few, like as I said before also, you know, it still boils down on you uniting the drivers. You need to unite the drivers. Sorry, please. Sorry, please.
Oh, sorry, sir. I had internet issue.
Yes.
Sorry. Somebody actually called, different calls.
You can continue, Comrade Andrew. So penny to the time,
okay.
Comrade Benjamin. Take care.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Oh,
I'm here.
so, like I said, concerning the issue, Uber should please come up. Uber and other, app companies they must please come up to protect the lives of their investors. Maybe their their tools. Let me use the word now, tools. They have to protect us. They have to give us that health benefit. It shouldn't be on a promo. It is capitally wrong for you to place your workers or those who are contributing
it's on promo
to
now. But it's on promo now.
the
You know.
So they shouldn't put it. They shouldn't put it on promo. Yeah, of course, I know it's on promo. But I've had some of the posts that time. But this one should be as they are doing it. Recommendation is this: as they are doing that in inspection, 6 months, right? Because we actually we pay to do inspection. So as they are doing inspection 6 months, so an HMO plan should be accorded to any driver that is doing inspection. This is my recommendation. 2, please, wear both. Must please, you know, we are partners according to that word. I am following that word now. We are partners. So as partners, if it is good for the goose, it is also good for the gander. That means that as they are smiling, we should also be smiling. Now, no drivers are smiling at all. This is a message across to anybody who feels concerned. No driver is smiling at all, and we need to smile so that the road or the business can be fair and good for us all. You know, and that's what we want. We are not against any company. We're happy that you are providing us employment, that you are engaging us, you know, in employment like this, in this kind of job. So I am happy. Each time I drive out, I cry that and that. But happiness, I see some sadness each time I see the way I am being treated. Then let me go to another point: security system. I noticed that these app companies, most of these app companies, most of them did not know that some of us have some experience. These app companies, they don't profile drivers, right? So please, Uber and Bolt and any other app companies must try and profile riders, because of one, for security reasons. Just like you mentioned, sir, some drivers have lost their car and some have lost their life. In fact, some I have them in record. You know, so I don't think it is good. It is fair. It's fair for them to be happy, and when their drivers, or we are losing our cars or we are losing our lives, just because we want to make ends meet and we want to make their business come up as well. You know, so please, I keep talking about this. Yeah,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So I keep talking about this. We have to we are making money together. We are all business partners. I want to Uber and Bolt to please consider this. I am not against, or whichever app company that is coming on board, I am not against that. But what I'm against is this. There's this that you must feel for the drivers. The drivers must enjoy some form of that relationship, that mutual type of relationship. That's what we don't want, a parasitic type of relationship.
Okay, thank you
very much.
Let me just say, you mentioned something that I want to do an analysis on it. Issue of inspection. They make millions of naira in our inspection too, because I know how many center of inspections that Uber have and Bolt have, and I know how many cars they inspect per day. And if you multiply that money, it's a huge amount of money. Now, my question is this: I don't have problem with Uber and Bolt do inspection to our cars, but I have serious problem with the money they collect from us. Let's put side by side issue of roadworthiness that government give to us. Roadworthiness and inspection are the same thing. And if the organization decided that they want to evaluate my car according to their rules and regulations of their company, I don't have problem with it. But the problem is they have to do it free of charge, because we have already collected the roadworthiness. Very simple. When they employ you in any organization, the organization train you free of charge. In fact, if you need uniform, they give you the uniform. Let's say they don't employ us, fine. But my issue is that as long as the government have certified my car on the road, that's why they say roadworthiness. That is to say my car is roadworthiness, and I'll pay for the government that have the constitutional right to inspect that car to be a roadworthiness. And I'm not against any company that want to make up to all their standard of the organization, but that money not supposed to apply again, because that's double payment, which is not good. That's double taxation, which is not good. These are the policies that government supposed to align, that they fail in their responsibility and what have you. In any part of the world, there must be a strong regulations to guideline operation of every organization. It's only our organization that we don't have any regulation. And there is the failure of the government. It's the failure of our government that they want the use of this country to suffer in a particular organization. And they know what to do, they fail to do it. If at all they don't know what to do, they know what to say, they know where to go to get good information. These are the areas that we are talking about. If they make money on that, another thing is the issue of advertisement. I could reconnect last 2 years that one particular bank negotiates with the driver. And they make side money from there, and they put advertisement into their cars. Both block all those guys because they do advertisement. It's not a boat property. It's the property of the driver partner. Put it on your platform where you say that they cannot make money with their cars because they are on your platform. These are the areas that policy is supposed to take care of. And this is the area that the company is supposed to have known that it's very wrong of them to tell the driver that cannot do advertisement in his cars. It's very, very wrong. It's not constitutional. In advanced country, they allow them to do that. If somebody is doing advertisement in his cars, he make money from there. That money he make from there, let's say it's on HP, it will not cost certain amount of money. Let's say in the advertisement, the more you go, the more you get your commission in advertisement. The more you drive around, they calculate it, they give you like maybe you make like 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira per week concerned to advertisement alone. Not talk of your real move from point A to point B with rider. And you get like 40,000 naira from that. They add it to 20,000 naira advertisement. That's about 60,000 naira. Can somebody say we will not pay for the HP? People will pay for their HP, but people are losing HP now because they cannot meet up the payment. We are talking about part. Part is the high cost. Apart from the part is the high cost, 70% of the part are fake. They are fake. You will remove the one you remove is even more better than the one they sell for you. They will just wash it and clean it, and you see all those sorts of things. So, and we don't even have capability to use new car into this platform. We use car of 10 years in other parts of the world, and we are still managing it. Coupled with the bad road, you cannot navigate very well. We have a cumbersome problem that the policy is supposed to have already helped us to do this. But we make noise, we talk everywhere, we say this, we say that. They are just looking at us. That's why we see a lot of security challenge. Because when the government fail the responsibility of a citizen, they are supposed to have proactive enough to checkmate or to plug the red flag. This is the answer. This is what we see. Some people will just attack what the government is supposed to have done in an easy way by policy. So these are the challenges that we are facing. And it's on and on and on and on. This is 2021. What do we do? What do we do? We know it's very difficult for us in Nigeria because of the condition we have. Many people cannot eat even 2 times a day. Many people cannot even pay for the housing rent. Many people cannot even manage their children to go to even the public school. Because it's not when you have money, you feed your child and take it to public school. So many of the drivers, that's why you see what people did not understand is this. Where there's money, there is no quarrel. Where there's money, there's a peace. The reason why the ENE is burning, is on fire every day. Both platforms are everywhere. It's because people are not making money. People are angry. People are buying. So they are first their anger out, and then double it. Most of them are graduates. They are supposed to work in oil company, bank system, all those multinational company. They don't have the job. They have masters. They don't have the job. That's why we see like two page. If somebody want to, counter you in our platform, you see a piece 2 of 2 pages, 3 pages, grammar everywhere, blow everything, because it doesn't have where to pour it, rather than to the platform and show the skill that, look, Bobo, I go to schools. You cannot just bamboozle me. You cannot push me around. So you see, at times when I look all those things in our platform, I laugh, I understand, because it's the manifestation of anger. When somebody are frustrated, And that's why you see some people are emotionally, biased when they want to take decision. For example, if I give you a car, no matter what I do in the platform, you would like to support me because you don't want that Gary stop now. If you see me that I'm doing the wrong thing in the platform, you will back me up, say la lie, he's doing the right thing. Because as long as I'm backing you, I'm very sure of my car that nothing will happen to it. That's why you see in the platform. That's why you see in WhatsApp, and that's why you see me take a decision that look, we need to discipline ourselves if you want to discipline our company. That's why you see many people look at me that look, these guys, the way these are supposed to be. We need to tell ourselves the truth. And the truth doesn't have any part two. Truth is truth, whether you like it or not. And if life flies for 100 years, truth will just meet the fly in seconds. So that's how our problem is in the platform. So, Comrade Benjamin, let me come back to you before I come back to
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So, like as I was saying before, Comrade Andrew came back online, is that we need the thing is that you are like the elephant that is fighting, for the benefits of the drivers, so to say. Do you understand? So I want you to try harder. There are a lot of insults, a lot of discouragement, a lot of bad mouthing will come. Don't look at, let them pass. Or when it's anyone that hit you and you feel like responding, shake it off. Shake it off and try to get all the drivers back to under one umbrella. We need to come together. Like as I said now, we need to fight those slave masters. Yes, we need to take the battle to them. But we will not do that successfully without, having the full support and backing of all the drivers. At least 2/3 majority of the drivers, you must have them. So, like as I said before also, you need to, after doing all those things, then at least we will now, the date, like what I said, the date will set for the meeting, automatically, nobody goes online that day. Or for that hour, nobody goes online. That will send a signal to them that, oh, these people are coming together. Something is about to happen. And we will get results. I tell you for sure this. We will get results.
That one is taking. That was taking. Comrade, I will still come back to you, Comrade.
Okay. Then another thing that we need to do also is that I beg you, is not all the vital information, because one thing I notice about you is that when you are angry, all the valid information and secret and point you have, you throw them, you throw all of them to the field, and those other party, they grab those points and work on it. You get it?
I understand what I said.
So all your valid points, meetings, plans, and every other thing, let it be with you. Don't give it out. If you have one or two caucus that you discuss with, then you mention it to them that time. Then those app companies, of course, like Captain Andrew said, they are taking us for a ride. Nobody will invest. Nobody will have. Okay, look at banks, for instance. If you put 1 million naira in a bank in a year, you won't get much. But if that money remains there, you roll it over. Let's say you have like 10 million naira. You roll it over and over and over. The person that is your account officer, do you know that at the end of the year, the person will give you hamper? That is a sign of recognition.
Definitely.
That is a sign that the person have you at heart. Those app companies, they don't care about us. Okay. For instance, I saw one of my brother's app some days ago on Uber. Do 20 trips for 400 naira and 40 trips for 600 naira or something. And both said, okay, because from reliable information I got, the last meeting they went, they didn't hold the meeting because the meeting got scattered because of argument. They are also trying to form alliance against the drivers here, us in Nigeria here. You get it? This is a reliable information. They are uniting, they want to unite against us so that their price mechanism, the thing will not be too much. Then the bonus and every other thing they give will not be too much, will not be apart from each other. But because those other one that runs their own app like normal Nigerians, they did not buy the idea. So the meeting actually ended in the kind of deadlock.
Yeah.
Yes, they didn't agree. They never agree. But I don't know. I'll still find out. They might likely have that meeting again. I don't know for sure. Do you understand? Then if you see, look at how can you say I should drive over 200 trips in a month before you give me medical, and that 200 trips I must maintain an average rating of 4.85.
I said it's a promo because we have only 5 minutes now to finish this project.
Okay.
So okay. I have said that is a promo. The issue we raise, I'll pick it up to call everybody together nationally, and which I will try my best and do that. And the issue of information, to me, I believe that there's no secret couch. There's no secret things in anything anybody is doing. That's why the fact they are grabbing my information is 2016, and they are trying to use it. If you use it one way or the other, it will backfire. So because the reason why is that I don't like to starve people of information. Information is power. Power is information. I will continue to relate and drop the information to people because our industry is not secret. When you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But when you know now, you will know that you know this. See, most of them that follow them, they still come back to me. Let me just tell you, Comrade Benjamin. Most of them that the way they are telling them, the way they are telling me. So that's why I don't listen to anybody that is telling me anything. Because if anybody come to give you an information about a particular person, the same information you grab from you, you come and tell you too. Why do you think they don't move forward? Is all this why? They can't, because see what somebody talk now. See what Case says in our platform. Case says somebody stole somebody's ideas. They know what they are talking about. They know where they meet. So, and with that, it cannot grow it. Somebody go in the name of you want to bring a app into the system. They raise about 5 million naira. Let me see now if that 5 million naira finished. Let's know the next now. You can just hang on for a little time. After that, we vanish from the market. Use Giddy as an example now. Giddy pop money. In fact, as at the time, Giddy is number 3 in this country. Where's Giddy today?
Yes.
They don't have. It is they don't have. The man run away now when they want to kill him. So they too when they.
Ogatazi was there too.
Ogatazi was there. Just a popularity around that.
These
those
other guys that have their office in Ikoyi.
Yes. See, anything you planted on a lie seed, it will not survive the storm of the time. Go and mark it well. Only truth will be truth. You may be suffering, you may be dragging, you may be crawling. The truth will still get to its destination. Nothing will stop it. If they cannot stop us since 2016 to this present time, we will get to our destination. They will only copy. Photocopy is just like a duplication. You can't have original with you now. If I drop information, gaga. If they call them any place today, they will refer back to them that do you know so person in Nigeria? That one have been key there already. So If anybody wants to tell
Mm.
because I drop something in the platform, you begin to call those people maybe outside Nigeria, they will still refer them back that, do you know so person? Go back to him, let him talk to us. So it's only Nigeria that you can just give information to, you just take you like that. Like all these white people, all those whatever are you, they don't take that. They will ask you, okay, there's a particular person in Abuja. He take the number of my colleagues in abroad through my telegram, and he now send information to them. A lot of talk, he talk to them. They screen everything and send back to me. I keep it, I just look and laugh.
Whoa.
I just laugh. Recently, somebody knows that he cannot talk to them directly in overseas. He called South Africa, one of his brothers South Africa. That's how South Africa to call the person in England, and the person in England direct the number back to me, and I test the person. Since then, he has never talked. So you see, it's only the truth that will stand the test of the time. Let them go whatever they want to go.
Right.
Let them place their argument on
Yeah.
the table the way I place my argument. The truth
They will now see.
Sure, understand. Just 1 minute, Comrade Andrew. What is your parting stock?
Okay, well, finally, on my side, we have already said it all. You guys have, in fact, we have said the majority of the issues that we're facing and what we want them to do. So information shouldn't, that we shouldn't start people with information. I found that there are some critical information that can be discreet that we might not need to maybe bring out. But the thing is that let's keep, people, let's keep educating them. That most of them will know what they are worth in a particular business and they are worth in society, And then finally, I say this to our government agencies. Please, I beg of you, and to Uber and Bolt, I beg all of you, let the citizen enjoy the benefits of their labor. Please, let's regulate. Please, the government needs to come up. Other people, we need engineer, we need to engage ourselves in this argument. We need to regulate price system in the Uber Bolt system. And if we do this, everybody will smile and our investment will not die off. And thank you all. Thank you for
thank you. Comrade Benjamin, your depart thoughts.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I want to sound say this, that the battle will surely come to an end. We are going to take the battle to the app companies. We are going to defeat them, whether they like it or not. It is all about timing. We are coming for them. Seriously, we are going to come for them. But all we need is just to tidy up our end. Once our end is properly tidy up, tight, there is nothing they will do to us. We will shut them down. If they cannot listen to us, we will shut them down. And we are the owner of the business. We own the business. We own our cars. We maintain our cars. We drive our cars. And you are the one telling me to collect. I will carry somebody from Surulere to VI. You charge the person 1,300 and you give the person discount of 1,100. I should collect 200 naira from the person.
Thank you.
Can I drive with 1 liter from?
Thank you.
We are coming from them.
Yeah,
Both
thank you very much. For let me just say this so that you can take it along, or that how companies, government agencies, drivers, partners, we are not an enemy of ourselves,
of anybody.
Yes, including plus riders. Riders who knows that the reason why they have problem with drivers on the roads is because drivers are not happy. They are not getting what they're supposed to get. They are not happy because their family are suffer. And I want to tell rider today that not all the money you are paid to us is coming to our purse. And they don't listen to the kind of talk that all these app companies talk that they give us big money.